And you are looking live at Bryan High School, the Bear Cave, the final game here in the old gym here on BMU TV. Chris Malenga along with you. And we are so excited to have you here tonight as the Bryan Golden Bears play their final home game here at the old Bryan High School. This gym built in 1958, and tons of achievements and memories. And when we take a quick break, we're going to replay for you what happened just moments ago when they invited all former players and coaches and athletic directors down there. And you know, it was just a great feeling to see all those people down there and all the memories that were made in this gym. And the biggest crowd I have seen in quite some time here in this gym tonight is here to pay their respects and watch the last game here at Bryan High School. So it doesn't get easy for the Golden Bears tonight, though. It's no walk in the park, as the 7-0 NWOL record leading Archbold Blue Streaks are in town. They're 13-7 overall, but 7-0 in the NWOL. Bryan, meanwhile, is 9-12 and 4-3 in the NWOL. Bryan is now on a 3-game losing streak, losing their last 3 games to Napoleon by a score of 50-42, Wauseon by a score of 49-30, and a heartbreaker to Paulding, 57-55. These Blue Streaks come into town having lost their last game to Napoleon by a score of 63-57. Napoleon coached by Coach Doug Kraus. Of course, Bryan coached by Doug Billman. We're going to take our first time out here of the night, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the starting lineups and much more from Bryan High School here on BMU TV.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Looking for career opportunities? They're closer than you think. Northwest State has more than 70 degree and certificate programs, so you can start on the path to a rewarding career or transfer your credits toward a bachelor's degree. Your future is knocking. What are you waiting for? Opportunities await at Northwest State Community College. Find out more at northweststate.edu.
Well, I accidentally broke both my femurs as a side effect of a medication I was taking. They had to put in a titanium rod from my hip to my knees. I was flat on my back when I came here to Genesis. I was in a wheelchair for 4 months. I'm doing wonderful right now. I am so happy with my recovery. No matter what I say about Genesis, it comes right from my heart, because I truly believe that they have a wonderful facility here.
Back out at Bryan High School, getting set for Bryan versus Archbold. Let's talk a little bit about this gym, and I'll bring in Aaron Gilbert, who is going to be pinch hitting tonight, keeping stats for me. Aaron, nice ceremony at the beginning here.
Yeah, it was great.
I'll tell you what, this gym opened in 1958, and it was one of the first players that played here was Dave Roebuck. And during that season, Bryan was first off a undefeated football team that year, and they won an undisputed league championship. Bryan finished 13-6, a third consecutive league title to start the season. And interestingly enough, they had a loss to Defiance early on, but they beat them by 25 later on in the season. And Bryan won its last game by a score of 65-51, and that was a league record because Bryan had 24 straight conference wins at that time. Now, interestingly enough, Aaron, as we were going through the pregame with the ceremony on the field, they were reading out those years, and there was like a gap between the 60s and the 90s.
Yeah, it was a huge gap.
Huge gap. And so interesting to hear that. And of course, the Bears last won the league title in 2014. Also, they introduced the 1,000-point club. Chris Carpenter, the leading scorer here for Bryant in 2004 with 1,349 points. Casey Stevenson, Jason Krager, Doug Carpenter, Hannah Schimler, Nate Ward, Kathy Musser, who is now Kathy Lamberson, who is our girls basketball JV coach, and Dan Black, all making up the 1,000-point club. And just a cool facility here at Bryant. It's an old school gym. They've done some remodeling over the years, and it actually looks good for being 58 years old. I hope I look that good at 58 years old.
Maybe.
So the teams are getting set to finish up their last practicing off, having their last conversations, and we are going to take our next time out of the broadcast and be back with the starting lineups after this on BMU TV.
We may not like it, but winter's coming to Northwest Ohio. Is your vehicle ready? Now's the time to make sure. Now's the time to call and schedule an appointment for our technicians to check your wipers, your belts, and your battery. If you need tires, we're the place to come. We price match as well as give you free lifetime rotation on any set of tires. Don't forget, we have a full-service detail shop to help reduce the damage caused by road salt and sand. Plus, we've paved our parking lot to make it easier on a normal day, or that snowy day coming down the road.
Did you know the Bryant Electric Department has served our city since 1896, providing safe, reliable power for all our citizens?
For more Did You Know, find us on the web or like us on Facebook.
At Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal.
Attending at the Bowling Green State University in the College of Business next year. He would like to thank his parents and coaches for always pushing him to be the best that he could be. Dylan Lehman. Dalen Miley. Dalen will be attending Tiffin University next year to continue his baseball career while majoring in exercise science. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, sisters, brother, girlfriend, and friends. There is no one else I'd like to spend my time my senior season alongside. Also, can't forget all of my coaches that I've had over the years, and especially Coach Billman. Ashley Engstrom. She will be attending Eastern Michigan University in the fall and double majoring in liberal arts for elementary education and language arts. She would like to thank her family, her cheer coaches, the girls on the squad, and most importantly, her mother for always pushing her to be the best that she could be and supporting her throughout high school. And Mallory Supel. Her future plans are to study biochemistry and pre-dentistry to further her career in orthodontics at Miami University or the University of Dayton in the fall of 2016. She will cherish the memories that she's made here at BHS and will miss all the fans who helped cheer with her. Congratulations to those four seniors. On behalf of the Board of Education and Administration of Bryant City Schools, we'd like to welcome you to Bryant High School for tonight's contest.
And we're going to take a quick break. Be back with the starting lineup after this.
And your Bryant Golden Bears.
They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Back out at Bryan High School, getting set for our national anthem performed by the Bryan High School Marching Band.
Our national anthem. Tonight our national anthem is being sung by the Hillsdale Town and Country Chorus. Members of this quartet are Dr. Richard Hess from Bryan, Kent and Lynn Lamberson from Montpelier, and Don Slamka from Hillsdale.
The Bryan High School Marching Band, and nice job there by the Hillsdale Singers. And we are set to get this one started. It is Archbold and Bryan. Archbold at 13-7, 7-0 in the NWOAL. Bryan at 9-12, 4-3 in the NWOAL. Let's take it down for the starting lineups.
And now let's meet the teams. First, the visitors, the Archbold Blue Strings. A 6-foot sophomore, number 2, Bryce Williams. A 5'9" sophomore, number 3, Eli Miller. A 5'11" sophomore, number 10, Gaten Betzel. A 5'11" junior, number 15, Austin Welch. And a 6'3" senior, number 32, Michael Weigland. And now, Bryan fans, let's stand up for the final time at Bryan High School as we announce the starting lineups for your Bryan Golden Bears. A 5'10" junior, number 1, Jaden Belderan. A 6'3" senior, number 2, Dalen Miley.
lineups for the Archbold Blue Streaks and the Bryan Golden Bears. Excited to have you along. One final time here from Bryan High School. Chris Malenga, Aaron Dilbert, ready to bring you this one here on BMU TV. The student section is pumped up. The whole gym is pumped up. It is packed house here at Bryan, and these fans would like nothing more than to upset the 7-0 league-leading Archbold Blue Streaks.
That'd be big.
It would be big. So it'll be Dylan Lehman jumping off against Mike Wagon. And we are underway as the opening tip goes to Archbold. Is Welch over to Wagon. Back out to Welch, top of the key, working on Miley. Welch will pass to Wagon. Wagon inside, then back out to Welch. Welch down low on the left wing. Over to Miller. Miller thinks about a three, then pops a three, no good. Rebound comes down to Jaden Valdez. The Bears will go the other way. Valdez will give it over to Miley. Miley, right wing. Miley dribbles back to Valdez. Now over to Lamberson. Lamberson, left wing. Over to Miley. Miley looking to feed it inside to Lehman, but he gives back to Lamberson. Now Lamberson will feed to Lehman. Lehman loses it, picks it back up, and is fouled as he heads up for the shot. So the foul is going to be on number 15, Austin Welch. That'll be his first, team first. And that'll put at the line Dylan Lehman, a 6'5" senior, playing in his final home game here at Bryan High School. First one for Lehman is no good, rattled off front rim. Bears have struggled shooting foul shots. Next one from Lehman, up and good. So Bears take an early 1-0 lead with 7:07 remaining first quarter. Miller will bring it up, and he is now top of the key. He'll go left side, try to drive, put up an off-balance shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Miley. A little collision there after that, but Valdez will bring it down. Valdez with the basketball, he'll dribble right wing. Inside the arc, then he'll give back to Miley, top of the key. Now over to Lamberson, now down low to Arthur. Arthur back up to Valdez, top of the key. Valdez feeds underneath to Lehman. Lehman battling against Wagon. Lehman turns, then gives to Lamberson. Lamberson will drive. Pass over to Lehman, and it's off his fingertips. That'll be Bryan's first turnover of the night. So a minute and a half gone, and it's just a 1-0 ball game. So Bears will bring it up. Williams with the basketball. Now over in the corner. It's Bedsole. Long three, no good. Rebound comes down to Archbold in the corner, and it's going to go out of bounds and stay with Archbold as Cole Arthur was in pursuit. It's going to be real hard tonight to see anything in that left corner.
I don't think the kids are going to sit down this whole game.
So we are just going to take the word for what happens over there. So we assume Archbold's going to inbound. They do. It's to Bedsole. Bedsole will give over to Williams. Williams will dribble, run into Miley, and that'll be a turnover as the Bears head the other way. Here's Arthur. Arthur launches a long three. Got it. Bears lead 4-0 as we go into 6 minutes first quarter. Archbold will push it down the other way. Listen to that crowd. Bedsole will feed underneath to Wagon. Wagon will turn, working on Lehman, then pass out to Bedsole. Bedsole will launch a three, no good. Valdez with the rebound. Bears heading the other way. It's Arthur again, left wing. Now to Valdez. He'll launch a three. Got it! 7-0 Bears lead. And Archbold will take a timeout.
That's a huge start for them.
So the Bears with a 7-0 run, and folks are pumped up at Bryan High School. Back after this on BMU. Back out at Bryan High School, the Bears are taking a 7-0 lead early here as we have played 2.5 minutes, and Archbold, the league-leading Blue Streaks, and you can hear the crowd here in this final home game. It's Mike Wigan over to Bryce Williams. Williams will come in, get a shot blocked. Archbold recovers, and that's a turnover again. And Valdez will lose the ball. He gets it back as Welch was trying to poke that one away. And now it's Colt Arthur down low on the right wing. He'll hand to Valdez. Now over to Lehman. Lehman thinks about three, then to Valdez. He fakes a three, gives it underneath. Lehman up and good. 9-0 run now as we go under 5 minutes here, first quarter. Underneath, another turnover for Archbold, and that'll be a foul on number 15, Austin Welch. That'll be 2 fouls on him already. And Dalen Miley hit the deck. And you can see the frustration out here by these Blue Streaks as they are down 9-0 to the Golden Bears. And the crowd is really into it right now. Lamberson will bring it up. He has it now, and he will get fouled on the way in. That'll be Miller, his first, team third. And Colt Arthur will inbound under the basket. Arthur quickly, take it right back to him, launches the three, no good. He passed to Lehman quickly, and then now Archbold will bring it the other way. Williams with the basketball over to Wigan. Wigan over to Miller. Miller looks to drive. He does drive, then dishes it last second, stolen away by the Bears. And Colt Arthur is going to have an easy layup. And the Bears are up 11-0 here halfway through the first quarter of play. And if they can keep this crowd in it all night, Aaron, this will be big.
They were not ready for this start, you can just tell.
Archbold with the basketball. Underneath, shot up, it is no good. He stepped on the line. That's another turnover for Archbold. Coming in was Derek Walker was bringing it up along the baseline and stepped on the line. So Lamberson will get the inbound from Miley. He will dribble up over the timeline. Look for some help. And stolen away by Archbold. Bryce Williams was in perfect position. Williams will roll one off the front, and it'll be out of bounds, and it will stay with Bryan. No, with Archbold. No, they're going to call a foul. Wow. I don't know what that's all about. They're going to call that on Valdez. And fans were not happy about it.
No.
So Eli Miller has it on the right wing for Archbold. He's looking for some help, and all of his guys are covered. They feed it underneath and losing the basketball, but getting it back is Wigan. They lose it again and get it back. And now we've got a traveling violation on the Blue Streaks. It is loud in this gym.
If the crowd can keep it up like this, Archbold's going to have a rough time.
So 3:07 to play. First quarter, Bears lead 11-0. Miley with the basketball. Miley just lays it in. Nope, and we're going to get a charge on Dalen Miley. So, checking into the game will be Toby Walker. Number 4 sitting down is Eli Miller, number 3. And Archbold will inbound in their own backcourt. Bryce Williams will bring it up. Williams will go right side. Now over to Bedsole, or Walker rather. Walker will feed underneath, and they miss a layup. Toby Walker does. Here's Miley with the basketball, going the other way. Gives to Lamberson. Lamberson to Miley again. Miley will drive, and they're going to call Miley again for a charge. Wow. That's 2 in a row for Miley.
Offensive foul, Dalen Miley, his second.
Checking into the game for Miley is going to be number 20, Josh Jones. I don't know about those, Aaron.
Yeah, that was.
They said he moved with his forearm, but I don't know. So Archbold will have it. Bryce Williams will bring it up. 3 team fouls apiece. And Bedsole just led with his arm and puts it up in. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was completely blatant. The other one, you could see that one. And I think he wants to, Coach Billman just wants it called evenly.
Yeah.
Valdez comes inside. Shot is blocked. And bringing it up is Bedsole. And there he's double teamed underneath now. Walker puts it up, no good. Rebound, gets his own rebound, and we're going to get a foul underneath. I think that's going to be on Lehman. Nope, it's not. It's going to be on Josh Jones. Checking into the game is John Garza. Sitting down will be Arthur. And so Jones with his first foul. And the Bears started out hot at 11-2, and the last couple of trips have not been so hot. That's a 3-ball for Bryce Williams, and now it's a 6-point lead. Bears led 11-0. Garza with the basketball. Over to Valdez. Now back underneath to Lamberson. Lamberson will look for some help. Give to Garza underneath. Garza double team. He'll bounce pass and turn it over. And maybe Coach Billman needs a timeout to settle his team down after a great start. Long three, and that's good by Bryce Williams. And that'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Billman. So after the 11-0 run to start the first quarter, Aaron, Archbold has gone on an 8-0 run of themselves. And that was helped out by a couple of fouls on Dalen Miley, a foul on Josh Jones, and 2 offensive fouls, in fact, on Miley.
Yep.
And that does not make it easy as we go with 1:16 to play here, first quarter. Wow. This is something I've never seen before.
No.
Loud Jim, Brian open up 11-0 run, but then Archbold with 2 3-pointers, I think both by Walker.
Yep.
And he has single-handedly led the Blue Streaks back. So I don't know what Coach Billman said in that timeout.
Yeah. Got to keep the crowd into it.
Absolutely. So here is Evan Smith. He'll bring it up, give it to Valdez. Valdez will cross the timeline. Over to Garza, right wing. To Jones, now to Lehman. Lehman will turn. Lehman will get crunched and no foul call. Now Garza will be double teamed. Now bounce pass. Jones puts it up and in. So way to work it down there for the Bears as we go under a minute to play first quarter. Archbold will come the other way, and that is a 3-point basket for Toby Walker. So, wow. And Brian will play for the last shot. Brian led this game 11-0. It was then 11-8, and now it's 13-11. And we're getting a foul on Eli Miller. So that'll be his second. So quickly they'll get a sub in. This is Ian Radabaugh. So a couple of people with fouls. Miller has 2 fouls, as does Miley for the Bears. Stolen away by Archbold on the inbound. Can't do that. And that is a foul. And the bucket for Toby Walker. And that's going to be a foul on Jaden Valdez. Actually, I think it's going to be on Lehman. No, it's Valdez. That's 2. Checking into the game is going to be Lamberson for Valdez. And that was a tying bucket. And that puts Toby Walker to the line to shoot 1 with 19.9 left to go. That was up and good. So Archbold takes it after being down 11 0 Archbold's on a 14-2 run right now. So any momentum the Bears had is gone at this point. Jones gives underneath to Lamberson. Lamberson up and good. Nice job by Peyton, the head fake, and a long three. No good. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 15-14. Back after this on BMU TV.
Looking for career opportunities? They're closer than you think. Northwest State has more than 70 degree and certificate programs, so you can start on the path to a rewarding career or take your existing skills to a whole new level. Your future is knocking. What are you waiting for? Opportunities await at Northwest State Community College. Find out more at northweststate.edu.
I had what is common these days, a knee replacement. I was a week in the hospital in Bryan, Ohio, and then they gave me a choice of where to go. And the truth is, I wanted Genesis because it's close to home. Very good staff, very, very knowledgeable. The stay here was really sensational. I'm on the road to recovery, and I wouldn't have been had I not come and stayed here.
Back out the Bear Cave, Bryan High School, Chris Malega and Aaron Gilbert. The Bears took an 11-0 lead in the first quarter and were outscored the rest of the way by 14-4 rather. And it's 15-14 Bears as we enter the second quarter of play here on BMU TV. John Garza with the basketball. Garza will look to drive. Nice move, misses the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Nope. And we're going to get Garza on a foul. Should have been a jump ball. That'll be his first. So Archbold will have it. They trail by 1. Just early here in the second quarter of play. Long three for Archbold. Bryce Williams. Williams now with 6 points on the night. Bears trail by 2. Smith with the basketball. We'll give to Lamberson. Lamberson. For the Royster. Now they're going to call another charge. That's at Garza again. And another charge. That was Zane Cup, not Vontae Royster in the ball game. Archbold will bring it up, leading by 2. 7:07 remaining second quarter. And we're going to get a traveling violation. Coach Billman was saying that Garricky was leading with his forearm, which he's done the last 2 times he's touched the ball. And the 2 times that was done by Bryan, they were charges on Miley. So Lehman with the basketball. Lehman over to Lamberson, and we're going to get a foul underneath. 25, that'll be Cash Garricky. That'll be his first. It'll be the 5th team foul. Checking into the game is Wagon. And so the Bears will inbound underneath, trailing by 2. Lamberson with the basketball, looking for some help. Gets Lehman. Lehman will give over to Smith. Smith with it. Smith feeds underneath to Lehman. Lehman up, and if that's not a foul, I don't know what is. Wow, Lehman just got hammered as he was going up. Wow. So Wagon with the basketball, he'll reset. The 6'3" guy playing out on the wing. Underneath, and we're going to foul on the floor, and that'll be on Evan Smith. And that'll put that's Smith's first. Devontae Royster will check in for Lehman, And to the line for 1-1 is Toby Walker. Also checking in for Archbold is Austin Welch. So Walker with the 1-1. First one is up and good. Second one by Walker, no good. Rebound tipped. Finally comes down to Smith. So a 3-point ball game. Archbold leads. Evan Smith with the basketball. He'll call the play. Now he'll drive. Look for some help. Puts up a jumper, no good. And rebound comes down to Archbold. And that'll bring the air balls out, the air ball chant out. So Walker will bring it up over the timeline. Over to Wigan. Wigan will turn, then give back over to Welch. Back to Wigan, over to Bedsel. Bedsel, over to Walker. And Walker can nail the threes. He's got 7. Here comes and drives, no good. Rebound comes down, and they're going to say it was off of Brian, and they'll stay with Archbold. It was off of Zane Cup. Eli Miller will check back into the game. Sitting down will be Toby Walker. Nice hustle there by Cup, but just knocked it out of bounds. Archbold will inbound under their basket on the baseline. And knocked away, but to get it back, here's Wigan. Wigan will drive, dish at the last second. That should be a charge, and it is. So that's going to be on, they're going to call that on who? That's going to call that on Wigan. So that'll be 16 fouls. So the next foul, Brian will be shooting. Bears need to settle down and not let this one get out of hand.
Gotta get something going here.
So Lamberson with the basketball. Lamberson will give the Cup. Cup over to Arthur. Arthur launches the 3, in and out. Rebound tipped around, and Archbold will get it. Archbold drives, and that's a travel. No, they're going to call a foul. And they're going to say he was shooting. That'll be on Lamberson. That'll be his first. Ninth team foul. So next foul, Archbold will be shooting 2 every time. This is a 2. Bryce Williams at the line. First one is no good. He took about 23 steps to get there. Might call traveling on LeBron if he takes that many steps. Next one is good. And now the Bears will have it down 4 as we approach the 5-minute mark of the first half. Smith with the basketball, looking to drive. And he gives over to Lamberson. Lamberson gives to Arthur. Arthur, quick back to Lamberson. Lamberson will drive, lose the basketball, but he was fouled. And that'll be 2 shots. It's going to be on number 2, Bryce Williams. So the kid that thought he got called on was asking the official what it was, and it turns out it wasn't the kid they called it on. So that'll put to the line Lamberson shooting 2. First one, no good. David will check back into the game. Cup will sit down. I guess he won't sit down. Who sat down? I don't know. It seems like Brian misses the first shot every time we shoot. There it is again. It's happened 3 times already. So they get within 3 at 19-16. Remember, they led this game 11-zip. Here's Williams. He'll drive, put up a shot, no good. Get his own rebound and throw it in. And Cup will get it as Williams was heading out of bounds. Down quickly to Smith. Smith launches a 3. Tie ball game. 19-19. And he's fired up. And nice defense there as Miller tried to shoot, no good, and no foul. We got a tie ball game at 19, halfway through the second quarter of play. Smith will call the play. Arthur's in the corner, just remember that. Lamberson with the basketball. Now Arthur will move out, but he's still behind the arc. Feed to Cup. Back to Smith. Smith thought about a three, then back to Cup. Now Cup has it. Looking for some help. Lamberson will come out. No, it'll be Arthur. Arthur with the basketball. Arthur will hand to Smith. Smith back to Arthur. Arthur launches a three. No good. That's way off the mark. And that's about the worst shot I've ever seen Cole Arthur take. Archbold with it. Blocked! Shot is blocked by Dylan Lehman. Bears come the other way. Smith, layup. Oh, what a move by Evan Smith. And Smith got hammered. And he's down. Wow. And I don't know if he got hit in the eye or what.
I'm not sure what happened there. That was a great
Coach
play.
Billman and the trainers both out. He just hit the deck hard. Very physical game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Very physical game. Anytime these two teams play, it's physical. And I think Smith just got hit in the eye after the play. I think that's what they're looking at anyway. And let's see what they do here. And it's down on the other side over by Archbold's cheerleaders. I'm not sure if he's able to get up or if he's just resting there for a minute. So you can see this crowd as we pan over. It is just full, and even the top is full. Not very many seats here at Bryan High School. You can see across the way, even seats there. Smith will walk off under his own power. And Wigan, who is probably the kid that hit him, will give him a high five. And he's going to head to the training room. And the Bears will head back out on the court as Archbold will inbound after the Smith-made basket.
That was a great block by Lehman to set that up.
Absolutely was. Lehman is 6'5". Eli Miller for Archbold has the basketball. Student section gets fired up again. Wigan with it, working on Lehman. Lehman hits the deck. Underneath to Wigan, he puts up a reverse layup, no good. Rebound comes down to the Bears. Quickly to Arthur. Arthur waits for traffic to pass, and then he gives to Cup. And now they feed underneath to Lehman. Bears thought about a fast break and then changed their mind. Lehman up and good, and the foul. Dylan Lehman makes the basket, then gets the harm. Foul is going to be on number 32, Mike Wigan. That'll be 2 on him. So they'll get a traditional three-point play here for Dylan Lehman. And the way the Bears have missed the first foul shots, that's not a good situation. That's up and good, though. Cole Arthur will check in.
Cash
Garrick will check in for Archbold. Hey, that rogue buzzer there before that shot, but he made it. 24-19, Bears lead is 5. They led 11-0 to start this game. And now lead by 5. Lots of physicality going on right now. And it is loud in this gym. Archbold was chucking threes, but now they're content and patient to wait for a shot. Nope. Now that'll be a 3-ball. No good. Rebound comes down to Lehman. That was Caden Bedsole. We missed that one. Lehman there to spike the rebound. Lamberson over to Arthur. Arthur will feed underneath, and it's a turnover for Brian. He was looking for Lehman. He probably should have just kept it. And now a 3-ball the other way. No good. Rebound comes down to Cup. Watch Watch behind you. Zane will launch a quick three, no good. Gets his own rebound. No, he doesn't. Archbold will get his rebound. I don't know what that shot was.
I don't know if he thought the clock was running down or...
Looks like kind of the shot you make at the end of a quarter.
Yeah.
It's a 5-point lead with 1:33 remaining first half. Archbold with the basketball. Up and good. That was a nice move by Cash Cherokee. Underneath, Lamberson loses the basketball. Nope, he got it back, and he stepped on the line.
Seems like they get the momentum, and they just can't keep it up.
Absolutely. They get ahead. Here's something else that you should watch. Next time down, when Coach Pillman calls the play, watch the Archbold players. They've taken two of the signals that Coach Pillman has made and done them to their own players. So I'm wondering if they scouted plays, because they were passing the signal along to each other. I saw that on a couple of trips earlier this quarter. Archbold with the basketball. Off-balance shot, no good. Rebound is tipped around, and it's going to be thrown off of Josh Jones. It's a nice heads-up play there by Toby Walker to throw it off of Jones. So they'll inbound under their own basket with under a minute to play. Student section gets fired up. They do inbound. Cash Cherokee with it. We'll give over to Walker. Walker will try to drive. Look for some help. Williams will now drive. And we're going to get a hold on Brian. Foul is going to be on number 4, Lamberson. That'll be 2 on him. So we want 2 shots now, as it's the 10th team foul. So Valdez will check in here momentarily. Bryce Williams at the line to shoot 2. First one for Williams is good. 2-point ball game at 24-22. Lamberson will sit down. Garza will check in. Garza will check in for Zane Cup, who has played pretty well. Except for that one shot. He coming off even said something about it. So one more coming for Williams. That one is also good. 1-point ball game. Miley will check back in. 2 fouls. Ian Radaball will check in for Archbold. So the Bears will bring it up. Valdez with the basketball right inside the center circle.
I think you want to hold this for the last shot. Try to keep the lead for halftime.
He's got Colt Arthur on his left hip. John Garza on his right. And now Archbold will come in and engage. Valdez will start the run. Valdez will head to the right side for Garza. Garza over to Miley. Miley will look to drive. Miley will drive in, lay it up and in. Nice move by Kay Miley as the buzzer ends the first half of play with their score 26-23. We'll be back with halftime coverage after this on BMU TV.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Looking for career opportunities? They're closer than you think. Northwest State has more than 70 degree and certificate programs, so you can start on the path to a rewarding career or transfer your credits toward a bachelor's degree. Your future is knocking. What are you waiting for? Opportunities await at Northwest State Community College. Find out more at northweststate.edu.
Well, I accidentally broke both my femurs as a side effect of a medication I was taking. They had to put in a titanium rod from my hip to my knees. I was flat on my back when I came here to Genesis. I was in a wheelchair for 4 months. I'm doing wonderful right now. I am so happy with my recovery. No matter what I say about Genesis, it comes right from my heart because I truly believe that they have a wonderful facility here.
Back out at Bryan High School, it's halftime. Bears lead 26-23 here on BMU TV, and tell you what, Bears started this one off with an 11-0 run, and then got outscored by Archbold 14-3, and they still lead at the end of the first half. Chris Malenga alongside Aaron Gilbert, who is my stats guy tonight, and nice job there, Aaron, for keeping it up. Let's get some of those stats. Archbold is being led by Bryce Williams, who is 3 of 6 from the field. He has made all of those as three-pointers, and he has 3 of 4 from the foul line, so that's his 12 points. Toby Walker is 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from two-point land, 1 of 1 from 3. He's also 2 of 3 from the line. After that, just a couple players with 2. Hayden Bedsel is 1 of 3, and Cash Garricky is 1 of 1. As a team, Archbold shooting 7 of 22 for 32%. They are 3 of 12 for just 25% from 2. They're 40%, 4 of 10 from 3, and they are 71% from the line as of 5 and 7. And that gives you your Archbold points at 23. Meanwhile, the Golden Bears on the other side of things are shooting 50% as a team. They are 10 of 20. Leading scorer is Dylan Lehman, who is 2 of 4 from the field and 2 of 3 from the line for 6 points. 5 points from Colt Arthur. He's 2 of 4 from the field. 1 of those was a three-pointer. Also 5 points from Evan Smith. He is 2 of 3 from the field. 1 of those is a three-pointer. 3 points apiece for Peyton Lamberson, 1 of 1, and a foul shot. And Jaden Valderez, who is 1 of 2, and that was a three-pointer. 2 points apiece for Dalen Miley. He is 1 of 3. And Josh Jones, who is 1 of 1. And Dalen Miley had that nice little leaner to end the first quarter, or the first half rather. So as a team, Bryan shot again 50% from the field, 10 of 20. They were 7 of 13 from two-point land. That's 54% from the field. They're 42%, so 43% from three-point, 3 of 7. And they are 60% from the line, 3 of 5. Both of the 2 they missed were front ends of 2 shots. So thoughts here on the first half of play, Aaron?
Man, they got to keep the momentum up if they want to keep the lead against this Archbold team.
Absolutely, and they got to keep the crowd in it too. The crowd was super loud.
Keep the crowd in it.
So remember, the Golden Bears started this game out on an 11-0 run. They finished the first quarter. Well, actually, we didn't switch quarters, but that's okay. But they were 11, starting the game 11-0, and then Archbold went on a 14-3 run.
Yep.
And that was just rough. So the Bears able to persevere, keep it back, and keep it respectable, and get ahead by 3 here as we go here to halftime. And the crowd definitely was in it all first quarter.
Oh yeah.
And we even have some Toledo TV here tonight covering this game here at Archbold. So exciting times here at Bryan, and band playing, lots of big crowd, and just a fun night here at the Bear Cave. It'll be sad to see this one go. Next year, this school becomes the middle school, so there will still be basketball here. second grade through fifth grade will be in this building. And then, of course, the new building, 6th through 12, will open this fall. And the gym in there is amazing. I was able to take a look through. It's massive. They're going to have a main floor and then 2 other floors.
Oh, really?
And if you think of Montpelier's gym, it's kind of like Montpelier's gym, but bigger. And so kind of excited to see what that one is. They've got the concrete floor down, got the walls done, and it's going to be a nice one when all is said and done. So, but this is the last regular season game here. There will be some playoff games, I believe, here in this gym. And then, of course, our last game will be the All-Star Cage Classic, and that will probably be the last high school basketball game ever in this gym. So, we're getting set. 3 minutes left to go here, and the teams are out on the court. And what do you say to this team as Coach Billman is here, in the halftime? What do you say?
Oh man, just to keep up what you're doing, because I don't know, letting them back into it, that was a big mistake. You got to keep it up on them.
Yeah, and I don't know if you defend the 3 or I don't know.
Just got to get back and defend something.
Yeah, they got back in it they got back in it with the 3-point basket. Channel 13 is here. The student section just went crazy as they filmed that. So 26-23, your halftime score. And coming up, we have the whole second half, and after the game, of course, bring you halftime or final statistics. And we're going to take a quick break. Be back with this on BMU.
We may not like it, but winter's coming to Northwest Ohio. Is your vehicle ready? Now's the time to make sure. Now's the time to call and schedule an appointment for our technicians to check your wipers, your belts, and your battery. If you need tires, we're the place to come. We price match as well as give you free lifetime rotation on any set of tires. Don't forget, we have a full-service detail shop to help reduce the damage caused by road salt and sand. Plus, we've paved our parking lot to make it easier on a normal day, or that snowy day coming down the road.
Did you know the Bryan Electric Department has served our city since 1896, providing safe, reliable power for all our citizens?
For more Did You Know, find us on the web or like us on Facebook.
At Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal. They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Back out at the Bear Cave, 26-23. Bears on top of the Blue Streaks here on BMU TV. Chris Malenga and my partner Aaron Gilbert tonight. Nice job so far, Aaron.
Thanks.
And he's got our stats going on tonight as Archbold will inbound to start the second half. And they quickly move the basketball around. 3-ball in the air and good for Eli Miller. So that lead did not last very long. It lasted about 20 seconds, or less than that. 10 seconds. Miley with the basketball the other way, loses it out of bounds. Will stay with Archbold. Go to Archbold. So 7:38 to play, and Bears need to make sure that they play some defense here and not let Archbold have this one. This would be a steal for Archbold the way it started out. So Eli Miller with the basketball. He'll give over to Caden Betzel. Then back to Miller. Miller feeds it underneath. Reverse layup is good by Bryce Williams. They let Williams get away with it. Valdez will bring it down. Give it over to Miley, then Colt Arthur now on the left wing. Bounce pass over to Valdez. Valdez will give to Miley on the right wing. Miley feeds underneath to Lehman. Lehman out to Arthur. Arthur launches a three. Good. Nothing but that. When that left his hand, I didn't think that was good.
No, yeah.
Three the other way is no good. It hits the top of the backboard. And they left Bryce Williams open again for one. And unfortunately, well, fortunately for the Bears, he threw it off the top of the backboard. So, Bears will bring it the other way with Lamberson and gets it pocket picked underneath. And no good as Mike Wigan blew a layup. And Bears will bring it the other way with Valdez. Valdez will drive, put up a shot. It is blocked, but they call the foul. And I think that might be on Wigan. If it is, that's 3 on him. That is.
Wigan is third. James first. Shooting at the line to Ryan. Jake Valdez.
Archbold just not shooting good tonight.
Valdez will head to the line. First one is up and good. Checking into the game will be Cash Garricky. It'd be nice if Wigan sits for a little bit. Next one by Valdez, rolls and good. 3-point ball game again, that's what it was to start. So we're even in the third quarter. Archbold moving it, trying to get underneath to Garricky, and we're going to get a foul. No, we're going to get a traveling violation. I don't know what the discussion is by Miley down there.
Is he asking him if he pushed him?
So Lamberson will bring it up. Hold Arthur with it now. Over to Valdez, stolen away. This will be Bedsole. Puts it up and in. Cannot make those kind of mistakes.
No, Bedsole.
Valdez will race it down. Just spin around. Put it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. Valdez got around 3 guys. Now there's a 3-ball the other way. That's going to count and the foul. No, wait, let's see what happens. Oh, they're going to count the 3 and they're going to call a foul otherwise. They're going to call a foul on, who they call the foul on? I guess they're going to call that on Miley. Miley was trying to figure out what the foul is. He's asking for clarification. This is a weirdly officiated game. I'm not
I didn't think he just threw up a 2, but...
So that's a 3. Inbound and shot made. So that's 5 points down there in that one trip. And quickly it's a 4-point ball game the other way. Lehman with the basketball. Lehman, nice spin move up and rolls it in. Archbold will bring it down quickly. They'll drive. Shot up, and we're going to foul on the way, and I just don't know about this. That's going to be on Valdez.
Valdez is third.
That'll be 3 on him. What I don't understand, Aaron, is I mean they're calling fouls that are somewhat ticky-tacky, and then on one end, then you have it where everybody's hammering each other and they don't call them. So it's like the real blatant fouls are not being called. The ticky-tack ones are. So Miller is the first one. Second one is also good, and it's a 4-point lead again for Archbold. So a 7-point swing here in the third quarter as the Bears led, 6-point swing as the Bears led by 3. Underneath by Garza. Nice move by John Garza. Wow, that was beautiful. Archbold moves it down quickly. 3-ball in the air. Got it. Bryce Williams will put point. I don't know how many points that is for Williams.
17.
Wow. Zane Kopp will put it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. 17 for Bryce Williams. Underneath, up and good by Austin Welch. Goes away, and that's going to be a full timeout for Coach Billman, and that'll get the Archbold crowd involved. We'll take it with them. Your score is 42-35. Archbold on top. Back after this on BMU TV.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Coach Billman was very loud and animated.
Yes, he
was. During that timeout. And he's trying to get these Bears back into it because they were up by 3 to start the game, or start the third quarter, and now they're down by 7. So if my math is correct, and usually is not, that's a 10-point swing in the quarter. So Bears with the basketball. About halfway through the third quarter of play. Garza with the basketball. Gets a screen set for him. Archbold in a 2-3 zone. They cross-court it to Garza. Garza launches a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. And Kopp was fouled as he goes up. No call. And now Lehman will put it up and get fouled. Boy, Kopp just got drilled as he put the ball up. So the foul is going to be on Garricky. That'll be 2. That'll put Dylan Lyman at the line. So Lyman makes the first one. In this game has playoff, or not playoff, but league implications. As Archbold's undefeated, Wasion with 1 loss. Second one is missed. So if Archbold loses this game, they're going to tie for the league with Wasion.
It's like a turnover there.
So did you? So Wasion won their final game, their game tonight? Okay, so Wasion beat Montpelier 67-36, I'm being told. So that means if Archbold loses, they would tie Wasion. 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound comes down to the Bears. Up with it, nice move, up and no good. Rebound, put back by Dylan Lehman. 4-point ball game. Archbold leads. Underneath. Shot with the right hand and good is Cash Garricky. They'll beat you outside, they'll beat you inside. So Bears have to be defending all the time. Old Arthur with the basketball. Gives to Garza. Garza in some trouble in the corner. Feeds it underneath to Lehman. Lehman gets it stolen away. Scramble on the floor. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that should stay with the Bears. And I think Eli Miller got hit. Lehman kind of fell on top of him. So that should stay with the Bears. And they're going to wipe up some sweat off the floor. It is a 6-point ball game now as Archbold leads 44-38 with 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Eli Miller whips the towel at the official. Totally unintentional, but hilarious nonetheless. Smith with the basketball. We'll give over to Garza. Garza's been playing some good minutes off the bench. Colt Arthur with the basketball. Over to Smith, now back to Garza. Garza has it right wing, gives to Smith. Smith will drive. Smith will dish to Arthur. Arthur will launch a three, no good. Rebound comes down to Lehman. Lehman will turn, put it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. That was still close down there. That would have been nice. Now they come the other way, Archbold, and that should be a travel. But they'll get a 3 ball out of it, no good. Rebound comes down to Lehman. Coming the other way with it, Smith. Bears need some points right here. Something to get this crowd back into it. Something to get close to Archbold here. Arthur over to Garza. Garza will give to Cup. Cup gives to Lehman. It's not where you want Dylan Lehman to be.
No, not at all. He went right under the basket.
Absolutely. So Garza with the basketball. He'll look to drive. Nice screen by Lehman. Garza jump shot is good. Minute 44 remaining. Archbold lead is 4.
Got to keep this up.
Crowd back into it. You can hear him in the microphone. Right hand shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Brian. That's Colt Arthur. Coach Pillman wants him to move it down quickly. Garza, shot up, no good. Lehman with the putback. Wow, and he's going to get a foul.
That's big.
Foul's going to be on number 2, Bryce Williams. He's going to call on 25, Garricky. Bears need to get somebody off the court. I think they've got 6. Yes, they do. Be nice to play with 6, but can't do it. Garricky will come off the field. It'll be a one shot here for Lehman. This could get it within 1. We're ready to see Devontae Royster check in. This would make it a 1-point ball game. I want to see Devontae Royster come in and mix this up.
Nope. Up we go. Now you got to keep this up. You can't let it go like you have been.
Royster played defense for the Bears in the football season and then played some running back as well. And he is a big physical dude. So Archbold will bring it up. Leading by 1. Royster working against Welch. Welch will give over to Miller. Miller working on Royster. Tipped away. They get it back. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. That'll be on Garza. No, that'll be on Josh Jones. That'll be 2 on Jones. I think Royster was given the mandate, go out there and steal the ball. He's totally around the ball every time the ball. Now the Bears move into a zone. And we're going to get a foul underneath. I think that's going to be on Archbold. No, it's going to be on Jones again. Wow. That's 3 on Jones. Checking into the game will be Caden Bedsole. Jones may stay out there with 3. Problem is he's gotten 2 of them in the last 10 seconds. Definitely a physical game going on here at the Bear Cave. Archbold inbounds. Underneath, and that'll be, that's not a charge. That is a did they call that a charge?
He changed it to a charge.
He changed it.
That's a good call.
Yes, it was. It was an absolutely good call. As Eli Miller went in out of control and just rammed into his guy. No way was it a block.
No.
That was a good call. We've gotten on him a lot, and I was going to get on him again.
Oh, yeah.
If that wasn't changed. So Bears will bring it up with 38 seconds to play. I'll tell you what, if I'm Brian, I hold it.
Yep, you want the last shot. Try to get up here.
I hold it. 30 seconds to play. And Peyton Lamberson will just dribble. And now they reset and they're going to go into that zone. They don't have to do anything. Smith with it. Now Lamberson. Now Garza. Garza to Lamberson. Lamberson thinks about a three, gives to Garza. Now they're going to have to do something with it. Garza puts off an off-balance bucket. No good. Lamberson with the rebound. Puts it up. Oh, no good. And it's going to be the end of the third quarter. Bears trail by 1, 44-43. 8 minutes of basketball left. Stay with us. You will not want to miss this. Back after this on BMU TV. Back at Bryan High School, 44-43. Archbold leads by 1. Chris Bryce going to give us some scores.
BH over Continental 63-35. Wasion over Montpelier 67-36. In the third quarter, it's Delta over Evergreen 32-20. It was Swanton over Liberty Center 43-28. That's in the third quarter. Defiance over Shawnee 31-27. That's in the second quarter. And North Central over Pettysville over North Central 17-11, and that's in the second quarter. That's all I got right now, Chris. Back up to you.
All right, thank you, Chris Bryce, giving us update with the scores. Archbold inbounds the basketball. Start the third quarter, up by 1. Let's see who has a fast start. Up and no good. Rebound comes down to Miley. They feed it down to Garza. Garza up and good. So that was Toby Walker who missed the shot. Now the Bears lead is 1. Underneath, and that's another charge. That's going to be on Mike Wigan, and that should be 4 on him. And Wigan's still mouthing.
Yep. Not happy.
So Wigan will sit down with 4. And you can't go in out of control like that when the other player is set. So 45-44, Bears lead with the basketball. 7:28 to play. Valdez with it. Over to Garza, now to Arthur, top of the key. Miley now with it. Back to Valdez. Valdez will give to Garza. Bears just going to move it around and take a good shot. That's what they need to do right now. Nothing fancy, just good basketball. Bounce pass to Lehman. Now over to Valdez. He thought about a 3. Probably should have taken it. Colt Arthur will take a 3 though. No good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. Garza got in there to mix it up, but not able to do so. Dishing off to Williams, who thought about a 3, then moves. Now a shot missed by Austin Welch. And Valdez will bring it the other way. Oh, he had a wide open 3. Should have taken it. Valdez comes up for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Lehman, and he's going to get fouled. And Derek Walker looked at the official and said something. The official looked at him. And that's going to be on number 15, Austin Welch. That'll be 3. And I tell you what, these officials got to keep control of this game.
Yeah, you can tell they're getting aggravated.
If they're letting kids mouth off like that. So Lehman will shoot 2. First one is good. Bears lead is 2. Lehman has been in the line an awful lot tonight. Next one by Lehman is good. 3-point ball game. Bears going to get back in their defense. Archbold will bring it up. It's Eli Miller. Crowd gets into it. Student section is loud. Junior high student section is loud. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Garza. I don't know what the call was. That'll be 3 on him. See what I mean? I don't get these ticky-tack calls that are nothing, and then big calls are not called. So Eli Miller with the basketball. Now over to Caden Bedsole. Now underneath to Welch. Welch with the basketball. Comes out to the top of the key. He'll hand off, and there's going to be a foul on Dylan Lehman. That'll be Lehman's first foul. 6-team foul. So next foul we're shooting. Is it this foul we're shooting? No, it's 6 fouls, sir. Close. They'll be shooting soon enough. We don't need to start it now. Eli Miller with the basketball, working on Valdez. Bears double teaming the ball. Long 3 balls, no good.
Gotta get the rebound.
Bedsole, you absolutely do have to get the rebound. He'll do it again. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Lehman. Lehman gives it to Valdez. So 2 threes, 2 misses there. Garza in the left side wing. Looks for some help. He'll bounce pass over to Arthur. Nice job, Arthur, to catch that. Over to Valdez. Arthur down low on the wing. Back to Valdez. Bounce pass. Now back to Valdez. Got to take that.
Yeah.
Now Arthur will take a 3. Got it! 50-44. 6-point ball game.
Wow. Got to keep this up.
And it's going to be a timeout for Archbold. He called it before the shot. This crowd is pumped. Look at this team.
Keep it up.
Wow.
Keep it up.
It'll take a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 50-44. Back after this on BMU.
We may not like it, but winter's coming to Northwest Ohio. Is your vehicle ready? Now's the time to make sure. Now's the time to call and schedule an appointment for our technicians to check your wipers, your belts, and your battery. If you need tires, we're the place to come. We price match as well as give you free lifetime rotation on any set of tires. Don't forget, we have a full-service detail shop to help reduce the damage caused by road salt and sand. Plus, we've paved our parking lot to make it easier on a normal day, or that snowy day coming down the road.
At Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal.
Back out at Bryant, 50-44. Bears now lead by 6 in the 4th quarter. 5:18 to play, and boy, if the Bears could hold on, this would be big to send this gym away with a win. Stolen away by Arthur, but they're able to get it back. Back to Wigan. Wigan will get a foul before the shot. I think that might be on Miley. Nope, it's not. It's going to be on Lehman. That'll be 2 on him. That's 1 and 1. That'll put Wigan to the line. So Archbold will shoot the rest of the way. First one is no good. Rebound comes down to Lehman. Valdez will bring it down. Work through some screens.
Just slow it up and take good shots.
Absolutely. The battles underneath are getting really interesting.
Yep.
Miley on Wigan, and then Welch on Lehman. Garza will drive. Garza will put up an off-balance shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Wigan. He'll try to go quickly. Valdez steals it away, and he's going to get fouled, or get the foul. Valdez is going after the ball, must have grabbed an arm. That's 4 on him. Valdez with 4 fouls and 5 points. So Wigan is up. First one is no good.
I think anybody, you found the one.
That's right, absolutely. Valdez will bring it up. Valdez loses the basketball. Gets it back, gives to Garza. That's shot away. And Lamberson will check into the game. Valdez will sit with 4 fouls. Archbold said that Brian touched it last. I'm not going to see anything in front of the student section. So I don't know how anybody in the crowd can. Over to Garza. Garza will drive. Garza will put up a shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. I'll tell you what. I'm going to just foul that kid over and over again. Shot up and good by Austin Welch. Makes it a 4-point lead. Lamberson with the basketball. Wide open 3. No good. Rebound tip to Archbold. They're going to push it quickly. 3 ball the other way. That's good by Bedsole. So now it's a 1-point lead. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Philman. That's going to be a full timeout. And we're going to take it with him at 50-49. Back up for this on BMU.
You may not like it, but winter's coming to Northwest Ohio. Is your vehicle ready? Now's the time to make sure. Now's the time to call and schedule an appointment for our technicians to check your wipers, your belts, and your battery. If you need tires, we're the place to come. We price match as well as give you free lifetime rotation on any set of tires. Don't forget, we have a full-service detail shop to help reduce the damage caused by road salt and sand. Plus, we've paved our parking lot to make it easier on a normal day, or that snowy day coming down the road.
Did you know the Bryan Water Department?
3.
Back out at Bryan High School. There's some discussion at the table how they put it back. They had only given them credit for 1 on the scoreboard, but it was a 3, and that's a 1-point ball game. So it's a 5-0 run right now for Archbold. Bears need to stop the bleeding and get back up. This is a great game. It's probably one of the better Bryan High School games I've seen. Lamberson gets the inbound. He will go left. Over to Miley. Miley back to Lamberson. Underneath to Lehman. Lehman cross to Arthur. Arthur to Valdez. Over to Lamberson. Underneath. Miley. Miley will drive, put up a shot. Good. Miley always goes up strong. Archbold will come the other way quickly. 3 ball in the air. No good. It's an air ball for Mike Wigan, and the student section lets him know. Wow. Loud. It is super loud in this gym. I think at this point it's louder than the Stevie Kimple 3-pointer. That'll be a turnover as Lamberson knocked it out of bounds. Wigan still getting the air ball chance. It'll happen as long as he has the ball. So Miller. Oh, they leave him open again, but he doesn't take the 3. This time he settles for off balance 2. And Jaden Valdez comes in with the rebound. He'll bring it up quickly. And he'll back it back up. Coach Billman wants the Bears to run it. Underneath, Miley up and good! David Miley! What a move! And it's back to 5. Losing the basketball is Archbold. Miller picks it up, launches a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. And I don't know, it should have been a foul there somewhere. Valdez puts it up in the air.
Wow, it's getting crazy in here.
It is absolutely loud in here. Wow. Wow, wow. Be nice to tee him up.
Yep.
It's a technical foul on 32, Mike Wigan. That'll be 5 on him. That's 5. He's out. And he got a tee. And now Coach Krause is screaming at the official, and he should get a tee. They need to tee him up. He needs to sit his butt down.
I think it's going to happen.
I'll tell you what.
He is in the ref's face. If he doesn't get a...
Wow. They let him go for a long time.
Yeah, they really let him...
Wow.
That's...
Wow, wow,
I don't think you
wow.
can let him get away with that. That's a little much.
Wow, absolutely crazy. Is Valdez shot yet, or have we still been discussing?
Yeah.
First one, no good. Bears need to make foul shots.
Yes.
No good on that.
You just can't get too excited. You just got to keep doing what you're doing.
Wow, they let Kraus go a long time.
Yeah.
He was in the dude's face. He was getting red. Wow. What does he have to do, deck him?
Yeah, probably. That was just...
Wow. Never seen anything like that.
No. For as long as he was going, that was crazy.
And now the official's having a discussion with him, telling him to calm
down a little bit.
So Bears get the ball. Here's the thing, if Archbold gets like off balance, this is really good for the Bears. Underneath, Lehman up with an easy layup. Bears lead by 9. Coach Bowman wants him to play D. Turn, shot, good. That is Eli Miller. So now Archbold's gonna press.
Just slow it up.
They go with a 3/4 court press.
So wait for the shot to open.
And that'll be a foul reach on Toby Walker. That'll be his first. And that's the 8th team foul, so that'll put Valdez to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Here's the thing, you get to pick your foul shooter on the technical, and they gave Valdez, he missed both of them. Lehman, meanwhile, has been like 3/4 from the field. Valdez makes the first. Colt Arthur will come out as Evan Smith checks back in. It's an 8-point ball game with 1:35 to go. We've seen how quickly it can change, though. Second point is in. That's a 9-point ball game. Bears
gotta get back there. Gotta get ready for it.
They do. Miller with the basketball. He'll drive. Put up a shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Brian to Miley. Miley to Valdez. Now they give to Smith. Smith back to Valdez. They're going to go over the timeline, and they're going to get fouled. And that's going to be...
They're going to call. Oh, I'm not sure.
What do they call?
10 seconds.
10 seconds? Oh, they called 10 seconds. Yep. Interesting. Coach Billman had a timeout. That's why he was signaling for timeout. Underneath, shot is good. It's going back. And Archbold is just screaming.
Not happy.
They're not happy at all. Colt Arthur's going to check in.
That's good.
Underneath, Lamberson getting fouled. Finally, the call is made. That's going to be on Bryce Williams. That'll be 3 on him. So that'll put Peyton Lamberson at the line. This could be points 10 and 11. Wow. First one for Lamberson is no good. Rebound comes down to Archbold. Stolen away by Dalen Miley. And now stolen away again. Now back to Valdez. Valdez to Smith. Under a minute to go. Smith's fouled. That'll be Caden Bedsole. That'll be his first. That'll put Evan Smith to the line, and Smith's now shooting 2 as it was the 10th team foul. First one up and good.
Up by 10, that's big.
That is super big. That's 11. So right now we've played even after the 11-0 lead. We've played even. 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound comes down to Miley. Over to Lehman, and Lehman will get fouled. And now the players are getting the fans involved.
You can sense it now.
That'll be 4 on Welch. So Lehman will head to the line. Up and good. Make it 12-point ball game. I don't think there's a bigger Golden Bears fan tonight than Wasion.
No, yeah, that's for sure.
Next one. Up and good. Bears are just going to go back and play D.
Set back.
3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound comes down to Lehman. Lehman gives over to Smith. Smith will get past. They don't call the foul. And up and good. It's Smith. They didn't call the foul. It's a 15-point ball game. Coach Billman is encouraging the crowd to get up. 3 ball in the air, no good. Rebound comes down off the hands of Brian.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Wow, this is craziness. 3 ball is good, but it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And Lehman will head to the line.
Wow.
It's a 12-point ball game. Actually, is it Lehman or Lamberson will head to the line? Lamberson will head to the line. Wow. Lamberson misses the first one. Oh, look good coming off his head.
Yeah. Wow.
This is crazy. We're going to leave it right here afterwards so you can see the pandemonium that I'm sure will be happening. And it is now a 12-point game.
That's it. There we go.
And we will win this ball game. The Golden Bears upset the Archbold Blue Streaks, baby! Wow! 67-54. The student section rushes the court. Wow! Sending the gym out in a big way.
That's great.
Oh,
man.
Look at that pandemonium on the court. Oh, look at that. We are going to keep it right here and just let you see some of that celebration, man. Woo! The players come back out to give the handshakes, and that'll mean Archbold will move to 7-1 on the year. That will tie them with Wasion, and they will share the league championship. And the Golden Bears will send the gym out with a big, big victory right now. And look at that student section down there. It is pandemonium. You got the junior high kids down there, the high school kids, and what a great night of basketball here at Bryan High School. We're going to take a break, come back with the statistics after this on BMU.
It's been said a million times, there's nothing in the world more important than family. We understand that at Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory. Our entire staff is like family to us. They are some of the most caring, thoughtful, and dedicated people in our industry. In fact, our newest members are part of my family. When the time comes for your family to say goodbye, remember our family, Oberlin Turnbull Funeral Home and Crematory, in Bryan, Sherwood, West Unity, and Hamilton.
Looking for career opportunities? They're closer than you think. Northwest State has more than 70 degree and certificate programs, so you can start on the path to a rewarding career. Or transfer your credits toward a bachelor's degree. Your future is knocking. What are you waiting for? Opportunities await at Northwest State Community College. Find Find out more at northweststate.edu.
Well, I accidentally broke both my femurs as a side effect of a medication I was taking. They had to put in a titanium rod from my hip to my knees. I was flat on my back when I came here to Genesis. I was in a wheelchair for 4 months. I'm doing wonderful right now. I am so happy with my recovery. No matter what I say about Genesis, it comes right from my heart because I truly believe that they have a wonderful facility here.
67-54, Bears upset the Blue Streaks of Archbold. But you know, all is not lost when you're Archbold because they share in the league title. The actual commissioner of the NWAL was here and presented the trophy to Archbold. They will share with Wauseon. So congratulations to the Blue Streaks on a great season and an NWAL championship. Tonight though, Brian's night in the final game here in the gym. Let's take a look at halftime. Brian led 26. Well, first off, they started the game leading 11-0. Archbold went on a 14-0 run to get ahead, and then at the half it was 26-23. Then in the third quarter, Archbold came out and outscored the Bears 21-17 to take a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, though, skewed a little bit by foul shots, but Brian outscored Archbold by a score of 24-10 to make it 67-54. Let's take a look at statistics first for the Blue Streaks of Archbold. Archbold shot 40% from the field. They were 19 of 48. They were 40% from 2-point, 10 of 25. They were also 40% from 3-point, 9 of 23. They were 67% from the field, or the foul line, 7 of 11. They had 2 players in double figures. Bryce Williams led the scorers with 20 points. He was 6 for 11 from the field. That was 1 of 4 from 2. He was 5 of 7. Wow. 71% from 3-point land. He was also 3 of 4 from the foul line. Meanwhile, Eli Miller had 10 points. He was 3 of 12 from the field. 1 of 5 from 2. He was 2 of 7 from 3, and he was perfect from the foul line, 2 and 2. 2 players with 7. Toby Walker was 2 of 4 from the field for 50%. He is 1 of 3 from 2. He is 1 of 1 from 3. 2 of 3 from the foul line. Also, Austin Welch was 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from 2-point, 1 of 1 from 3-point. Also 6 points for Caden Bedsole, 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from 2, 0 of 4 from 3. And 4 points for Cash Garricky. He was just 2 of 2 from the field. Again, that was their 54 points. Now taking a look at the stats for the Bryan Golden Bears. Bryan shot 54% from the field. They were 23 of 43, 18 of 30 from 2-point land, 5 of 13 from 3-point land, 16 of 23 from the foul line. They shot 23 foul shots. Craziness. That's 70% from the foul line. They also had 2 players in double figures. Dylan Lehman had 20 points. He was 6 of 9 from the field. He was also 8 of 10 from the line. 8 of 10 from the line, 80%. Colt Arthur had 11 points. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3-point land. Also scoring for the Bears, Jaden Valderez, 9 points. He was 1 of 3 from the field, and or 2 of 4 from the field. He had a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and 4 foul shots. Evan Smith had 9 points. He was 3 of 4 from the field. He had a 3-pointer and 2 foul shots. Also scoring, Dalen Miley, 3 of 5 from the field. And John Garza was 3 of 8 from the field, giving them their 67 points. Again, 54% from the field for the Golden Bears. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we hope to talk to Coach Pillman after this on BMU TV.
We may not like it, but winter's coming to Northwest Ohio. Is your vehicle ready? Now's the time to make sure. Now's the time to call and schedule an appointment for our technicians to check your wipers, your belts, and your battery. If you need tires, we're the place to come. We price match as well as give you free lifetime rotation on any set of tires. Don't forget, we have a full-service detail shop to help reduce the damage caused by road salt and sand. Plus, we've paved our parking lot to make it easier on a normal day, or that snowy day coming down the road.
Did you know the Bryan Electric Department has served our city since 1896, providing safe, reliable power for all our citizens?
For more Did You Know, find us on the web or like us on Facebook.
At Krill Funeral Service, we are professionals with the sincere desire to reward every family who have placed their trust and confidence in us by being attentive to every detail, displaying the highest level of courtesy and compassion, and providing the greatest measure of respect for their wishes. As remembrance planners, our goal is to help families find joy in the way they choose to remember, honor, and celebrate the wonderful life of their loved one. Krill Funeral Service, we are experts at helping hearts heal. They say there is strength in numbers. In Bryan, we have always taken pride in supporting our Golden Bear student-athletes in all of their sporting endeavors. The Bryan Athletic Boosters now have a chance for you to get into the game. If you're Bryan proud, it's time to become Bryan strong. Whether you were a BHS athlete, are raising a BHS athlete, or just love supporting our Bryan High School athlete, this is your chance to be part of the BHS sporting community. Talk to any board member today on how easy it is to join, or contact us at 419-636-4536.
Back at it, Bryan High School celebration still going on for the students here at Bryan High School. We're waiting to talk to Coach Doug Billman, and the students are still on the court, and what a game as the Golden Bears won this one 67-54. They aren't clearing that scoreboard off because they are they're relishing this one, the last game. People are getting their pictures. A lot of people in attendance tonight. A lot of old players, coaches, athletic directors. Just a great night here at Bryan High School as we wrap this gym up and look forward to the new. So Golden Bears 67, Archbold 54. And we are hoping to talk to Coach Billman. He is doing radio right now, and I'm hoping he'll come talk to us here in just a minute. Coach, can we talk to you? Coach Doug Billman, Coach, congratulations on the win. What a game.
That had to be fun to watch, huh, guys?
Oh, it was absolutely fun to watch.
Yeah, it was. I mean, what a great effort from our guys tonight. I just thought that they came to play with good energy, and how could you not with this type of crowd? Yeah. It was very exciting to have this crowd and play in front of this crowd. And we told our kids before the game, we said, here's the thing, guys. Not every high school basketball player gets to go out and play in front of something like this.
Yep,
and,
absolutely.
They came out with good energy, and it was just a fun night all around. A great ceremony. It was good to see a lot of guys, a lot of faces from the past. And it's good to end this thing and close the doors up on a great note.
One thing I noticed tonight, they seemed to play pretty loose. They seemed to play like they were having fun. Yeah. Like they weren't stressed out. What did you attribute that to? I mean, it's a big game. They're playing against the league champ.
That's when we're at our best. When we start struggling, I start getting in the way. That's when we're at our best. Is we're moving, we're playing, we're attacking the basket, we're playing free. We're sharing the basketball. That's when we're at our best and attacking the rim. And we did that, especially late. We got up early. We knew we're too good not to make a run. We knew that was coming, but we responded. The big thing is we responded tonight, and I'm happy for our kids. I'm so happy for our seniors. Dylan was tremendous tonight.
I was going to ask you about him.
Dylan was absolutely a monster tonight.
Yes, he was.
He was great on both ends of the floor. He defensive rebounding tonight. He was tremendous.
20 points. He was 80% from the foul line.
What more can you ask?
That's right.
Those two seniors, Dylan and Dalen, going out on a note like that, where you beat one of our biggest rivals on our home floor, and it causes them to share a title.
Yep. Wasion was a big fan tonight.
Yeah, Coach Burt and the Wasion boys, I'm sure they're pretty happy right now. They were huge Golden Bear fans tonight.
Yep. I want to talk about this gym because this holds a special place for you because you teach in here every day. Talk about just the history of this gym and.
I didn't realize I've been so prepared for Archbold. I didn't have a ton of time to reflect this week until today. I was standing in here and I was thinking about all the practices. You're looking at 60, 65 practices a year just during the winter time, and then all the time you spend in the summer, and then I teach in here. And it's when you have atmospheres like this, it's like you don't want it to go.
Yep.
But it is such a great. It's a great place to play. It's very fan friendly. It's very warm.
Yes, it is. Always is. I don't know how you're doing the long sleeves.
It's very warm, but we are looking forward to the future, no doubt. But there isn't any better way to close up shop in this place than without winning.
Let's talk a little bit about what you've got coming up with the tournament and everything.
We go Tuesday. We're going all the way to Lima Senior on Tuesday night against Van Wert, a team that got us in the regular season. And frankly, they just outplayed us. We were riding a 4-game win streak, and they came in here and just kind of beat us around a little bit. So our kids are motivated for that. First game of the sectionals, why not? You better come in and play, otherwise it's time for springtime.
Yep.
So they know they're motivated. Hopefully, this gives us a ton of confidence to move forward and say, hey, we could beat really good basketball teams, and let's go try to get in that sectional championship game.
All right, well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Enjoy the win. Great win. It was one of the best games I've called here, so love it. So Coach Doug Billman, head coach here of the Bryan Golden Bears, and he's going to go celebrate this one along with his team and just the fans. And fans aren't leaving. You see this sometimes where they just stick around. They don't want to leave. They want to get those final pictures. You see a lot of people taking the selfies and posing up in groups, and it's just been a fun night here at Bryan High School. And the old former players coming back and hugging Coach, and just a great atmosphere here at Bryan High School. So excited to bring you this one. I got to thank our crew. Our crew is the best in the business. There ain't none better. I want to thank Shar Miller, Edna Clark, and Sam Clark, our camera people, Chris Bryce, our production assistant, Eric Herman, our director, and pinch hitting here tonight, Aaron Gilbert. Awesome job, dude.
Thank you. I tried.
He did a great job as our color guy filling in tonight, and excellent job. So thank you so much for joining us all season long. If you want a DVD of this game, and I think there may be some parents out there, maybe a couple senior parents that want this one, you can order your game DVD by calling 633-6137, stopping by 841 East Edgerton Street in Bryan as well, and looking forward to getting you some of those DVDs. Our website is cityofbryan.net. You can get all sorts of stuff. And one thing I want to say about the website, these videos that we're making showing on what's going on in the utility, I think they're cool. It really shows what goes on behind the scenes, and Eric's done a tremendous job with that. So keep up the good work, buddy. One final time in this gym, although it's really not because we'll have the Cage Classic, but for high school basketball, one final time in this gym after 58 years at Bryan High School, a new place, they go out with a win, defeating the rival Archbold Blue Streaks by a score of 67-54. Thanks for joining us here on BMU TV. It's been a production of Bryan Municipal Utilities, and thank you so much for joining us one final time. Have a good night, everybody.